How do you know what level of investment a man has in you? Well, there are ways of knowing. And of course, I want to start with saying it depends on where you're at in your life with him and in your dating situation. If it is literally just messaging on the app and you've never met him before, the level of investment he has for you is going to be different than if you've lived together for many years and he asked you to marry you. That's a level of investment. Jerry just asked me to marry me. Did I share this already? But here it is. Jerry and I are engaged, and this is an appropriate level of investment for Jerry at this stage. It is very clear. He has claimed me and he wants to marry me, and he is 100% invested. Okay? But if you're just messaging on the dating apps, obviously he's not going to send you like a huge ring, right? He's going to do other things to show you that he is invested in you, like Jerry did at the beginning. He plans dates. First of all, he asks you out. He tells you he wants to see you. He plans the date. He pays for the date. He leads with the date. He travels to you or to where you want to meet, and he makes it clear, I want to see you again. He makes it clear. You don't ask. He makes it clear without prompting. That's a level of investment that's appropriate for the messaging stage and, first, second date stage. He works to get you. He is working to get you, right? He is working to make effort to really invest in seeing you. He doesn't get it easy. Men need the challenge. Men want the challenge. So if you're the one asking him out on dates, if you're the one planning, if you're the one telling him you like him too much or too soon, if you're the only one saying that you like him and he's not saying it, he has no work to do. It's way too easy. And a man does not value anything that he hasn't had to work for. So a man values you if he has to work for you. He's invested if he plans the dates, pays, all that, okay? Number 2, he starts talking about the future with you, not necessarily a ring and a house and a baby and a marriage, but he starts talking about, for example, next month, my cousin is having a wedding. I'd love for you to come. What? He's thinking about next month and me, right? Or I have tickets to a show next week. Well, a week from now is still investment, but I'm talking about a little bit in the future, but not like a year from now. So if you're on a third date and a guy's like, oh, next year I'm planning, a trip to wherever, I'd like you to come, it's a little soon. It might feel nice, but it's a little soon. So you gotta gauge where you're at in your relationship, whether it's a texting relationship or if you've had a first date or you're 2 years in, right? It depends on where you're at, but his level of investment needs to be appropriate to that. So here's the opposite. Many women allow men to date them without any future plans or any future talk, and they're just going along and hoping and wishing and praying and wasting years of their life because the man is not invested in the future with her. He needs to be starting to talk about the future with you, whether it's date number 1, planning a date again next week. That's already planning the future. Planning to take you on something that he had pre-booked, like his cousin's wedding a month from now. That means he really likes you without him saying he really likes you. If he's planning to take you with him a month from now to something important to him, he likes you. I will leave that one there. And I do want to invite you to my Facebook group because this is where it's free. This is where we discuss all this stuff, right? I post videos in there. We have a lot of people asking questions. I'm in there answering them. And you will learn a lot from being in there. You'll get first alerts for any upcoming events that I have going on or workshops. So join the Facebook group. I'll link it below this video. Number 3, the way to know if he's invested in you is that you feel certain you are a priority. You're not guessing. You're not wondering if you're a priority. You feel certain that you are. He makes it very clear that you are a priority. If you don't and you're making up excuses for him, he's either not that invested and not that interested in you, or he doesn't know how to meet your needs, just in general. And then it's not really a good sign. Doesn't it make you wonder if he's like has potential to be your long-term partner, that's kind of a red flag right there. If he's not that invested in you and you don't feel certain that you're a priority, or he doesn't really meet your needs just sort of naturally at this early stage, it's not a great sign. So you get to date someone that you are certain has you as a priority in their life. You deserve that. You can have that. It's not that hard to find. Even though you have maybe had a string of people that you've dated that have never made you feel like you're a priority, you get to shift that by how you are showing up, maybe getting some help from a coach like me, or, just putting in more time and more effort and continuing on dating until you find someone who is invested in you. All right, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. I publish 2 videos every week. And if you liked it, hit the thumbs up as well. That helps me know that my material is helpful to you. All right, I will see you in the next video.